What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy. It's your boy, man. Check this out, man. OG. It's only one OG Crip. Y'all get on up in here, man. It's only one OG Crip, and that's Raymond Washington. Everybody else, we earned that title, man. Ain't no such thing as a double OG, triple OG. That's my opinion. I don't know about nobody else. That's Bam's opinion. You understand what I'm saying? What I want to understand is this: if it was a such thing as a double OG, triple OG, the only triple OG would be Wayne. Everybody else is gonna be a double. So my big homie said started my hood to be double OGs. I'm just a regular OG title earned. I'm OG, original baby Compton, original front hood Compton Crip, baby Crip. I'm in the first generation of my hood, but I'm just a baby Crip, right? So we got to look at it, man. When you sitting up here telling me, I hear a dude get on here saying a dude name calling this dude his big homie, and this dude like 4 years younger than me. So if that's your big homie, how the fuck is you a double OG? Because he's not a double OG. So how the fuck is you a double OG if dude you calling big homie is a double OG? Something's wrong with that picture, man. And I'm gonna share this with y'all, man. OG is really a title earned, not given. The real was no, Raymond wouldn't expect more than half of these so-called claimants and bankers. That's the truth. See, watch this. I'm gonna share something with you. When you hear these dudes putting it on their hood, putting it on their dead homies, they ain't just putting it on their dead homies that's from their hood. They putting it on every Crip homie that's resting in peace. So your hood is your first name, Crip your last name. So when you put Crip on it, you're putting every Crip in that category. On the hood, on the dead homies. No, man, stop tossing the dead homies up. I'm gonna share something with y'all like this, man. I don't care who you take a picture with. I don't care who you prostitute yourself out with. I don't care who your puppet master is that's like pulling your strings. What I do care about, you belittling what I represent. These dudes, watch this, and I'm gonna get C-Mac. I'm gonna get Sharp, because he was on that picture, and he ain't a Crip, he a pimp. I'm gonna give Sharp his respect. They was trying to have space between them and that boy, especially Brick Baby. Look how he's standing. I'm gonna give Brick Baby this. If that dude would have threw up a Crip sign, I believe C-Mac and Brick Baby would have made it ugly for that dude. That dude ain't a Crip. That dude is allowing people to pimp him out. He's prostituting himself out by saying, he said, where my old English at? Ain't never drank no old English. You seen how he drink it. And the only thing I can say to C-Mac and Brick Baby is, hey, homie, don't belittle yourself. Don't get on the picture with that dude when you got these fake dudes with these podcasters trying to say this dude is a Crip. Because that's a reflection of all Crips. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about a person's sexual preference. Is it down low dudes? Is it Crips and Bloods that mess with gay boys? Hell yeah, it is. Everybody know that. Is it civilians that fuck with gay boys? Hell yeah, it is. Don't allow that dude, Brick Baby and C, to throw no C signs up or say he'll Crip in y'all presence. Because if doing so, y'all gonna create controversy for you too. People gonna say y'all stamping what he trying to claim. That dude ain't no Crip, and that dude don't know the true definition or the true meaning of what a Crip is. You understand what I'm saying? Crip ain't spreading your cheeks. Crip ain't dropping on your knees, putting a man dick in your mouth. That ain't Crip. So that dude need to get off the internet with that bullshit. Stop selling your soul. And you dudes that saying this calling this dude a Crip, and y'all know he ain't a Crip. That ain't cool. Was Percy out of pocket for taking a picture with that dude? No, a person, like I'm saying, a person can take a picture with who the fuck they want to take a picture with. They can shake their hand with anybody they want to shake a hand with. What Percy should have told that dude was, but Percy should not even told him. Percy shouldn't have got on the picture throwing up a Crip sign and he throwing up a Crip sign. Because by you allowing him to throw that Crip sign up and you got a Crip sign, you're saying it so that he's a Crip. You stamping, but not stamping nor validating. You're allowing him to say he's a Crip. But Percy, you know how the game go. I wouldn't give a fuck if you from Fort Worth, beef being from Compton. You know how the game go. And it seemed like you do just like doing this shit that's clout chasing. Y'all know people gonna have something to say about it. So if you ain't gonna represent yourself or represent what you call yourself representing 131%, stop representing. I'm a non-active gang member, but ain't no homosexual gonna get on no picture with me going up no motherfucking Crip sign. Trust and believe that. You can't belittle what I represent. I just represent Crip in a positive fashion. The way I represent it now is that I want peace in my community. It's a goddamn shame, man. You dudes is willing to sell y'all soul and prostitute yourself out, clout chasing that bag, but ain't none of y'all running to the community saying, let's have peace. You dudes rather have all this negative shit and controversy put at y'all, but don't none of y'all ever say, man, let's have peace in the community. Let's save the kids. Let's take some pictures with the kids in the park. Let's put all the kids together and say, hey, man, this is what matters to us. Our future is right here. This is what matters. Real pimps respect gangbang, but they stay out that lane, respect it in a real way. William Fletcher. Hey, watch this, man. I was looking at the space between Rick Baby and that dude, man. Somebody went and bought him a fresh little orange sweatsuit, short set, whatever. That dude ain't a Crip, man. I don't want no negative conversation, no negative controversy with him. I don't want to talk to him. I'm telling y'all, OG Bam, come in front of it. From an OG's perspective, that man is not a Crip, man. He's selling his soul. He's getting money. Because whoever's coming to get him putting on these shows is going to be paying him. And they know he's not a Crip. And if he's stupid enough to put his life at risk or put himself in jeopardy, in harm's way, by doing this, hey man, there's something wrong with him. I recommend he go see Dr. Phil or go talk to somebody with the same credentials as Dr. Phil. He needs a psychiatrist in his life. I don't respect the violence and killing and hatred. Say it again, man. But I'm not trying to criticize C-Mac or Big Baby North Sharp for who they take pictures with anybody, man. Anybody you want to. But I know deep down in my heart, if that dude would have threw a C sign up, got to shout and Crip on anything with C-Mac, with Big Baby and C-Mac, I believe they would have checked him. I believe they would have checked him. Yeah, they was out there laughing. Hey, watch this, man. It's fun getting paid. But that dude ain't no Crip, man. That dude ain't no Crip. Then you get these other dudes calling themselves 50 years old, calling themselves OGs, and talking about back in the day how we used to do it. Back in the day, didn't nobody call each other and pull up on no fake, because you and your homies barely fell out, and when you fell out, it was over a dice game, over FEMO, so it immediately happened right then. It immediately happened right then. Yeah, then we got cool. I remember when I was in high school, I had to fight one of my homies. You understand what I'm saying? He already know I fired T's, so why would he get in the dice game? I'm so caught up in the dice game, find my T's, my homie get hot. And after the dice game, like, hey, man, I need my $30 back. But I ain't got it for him. He fired on me. We started squabbling. You understand what I'm saying? My homie Ronnie like, oh, you do? No, Ronnie, don't get mad at him. He knew I fired T's. You understand what I'm saying? So why you supposed to been betting with me, not against me, not trying to get my money when you know I'm fine, put your dice. You understand what I'm saying? And this is when I say, if you make your bed, you got to lay in it, man. You dudes sitting up here talking about this is what we supposed to do and this is how we supposed to do it. OGs ain't stepping to the plate. This is directed at S-Bone. Hey, S-Bone, we stepping to the plate, brother. It's y'all that ain't stepping to the plate. It's y'all that's still trying to perpetuate violence. It's y'all that's creating more drama than the G's. The G's is doing what we supposed to do. Y'all just ain't listening to us. So don't sit up and say you don't respect us, but we supposed to do this. If you don't respect me, how you expect me to step to the plate? If you don't want to listen to me, why would you want me to step to the plate? That's why the ones younger than y'all look at y'all. Y'all the one making G's look bad in front of the president of these youngsters, because y'all calling y'all self OGs and sitting up here saying, yeah, let's pull up. Hey, check this out, man. I know for a fact, man, I've been on earth almost 63 years. Crippin' been in my life for 50. 52, matter of fact. 52 years. I've been gangbanging for 52 years. I've been claiming Crip for 52 years. Now listen to me, man. I know this for a fact. You dudes always saying, oh, these dudes pulling up, Brick Baby pulling up, 600 pulling up, but you ain't nowhere. You come around, he ain't there. Let me share this with you, man. Like you say, OG is supposed to call Somebody did call you. You just chose not to go there. Just like they chose not to be there when you be there, which is a good thing, man. No, this is clout chasing popularity for real. Say it again. What it do, Stan? And it's becoming irritating, man. I hate to see black men belittle themselves, man, and do this theatrical shit that at the expense of us. Stop allowing us to be the butt of the joke. C-Mac is a Hoover killer because the internet shows him as such, not the streets. How many Hoovers he knocked out? Say it again, James Cat. Check this out, man. Y'all think I'm lying. I really love to sit down with C-Mac and really chop it up with little bro. Get a little brother cuz some real bang. You understand what I'm saying? Get that dude some real bang. It's gonna always be crash numbers. I don't want that brother to be one. So far, he couldn't criteria becoming that. Chase your money, man, but don't be no crash number. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let people pimp you out. Stop prostituting yourself out. You're doing good. You're getting money. And that's a lot of people. That's one of the reasons a lot of people hate on C-Mac, because he's getting his money and they ain't getting it. See, C-Mac gave a whole lot of people access to him. And they didn't know to guide the brother, right? So shit, he was trying to back. Said, man, let me show you what I'm gonna do, man. I need you to keep talking that crip shit. I need you to keep belittling the Hoovers. But I'm gonna get you so far away from them that they ain't gonna be able to reach you. Don't bite into that myth, C-Mac. Don't bite into that myth, brother. Everybody is reachable. Everybody can get got. There go my niece up in the house. Good afternoon, Compton girl. What it do? Anybody and everybody can get got, man. Somebody gonna get caught slipping. And I sure hope don't nobody lose their life when they do get caught slipping. I don't subscribe nor advocate black on black violence. But I'm the gatekeeper, cripples and dominalism of blackness. And I'm tired of you brothers allowing yourself to be manipulated and making us all look bad. Yeah, we'll say that don't reflect on us, but it does. But soon somebody from out of state, soon somebody that ain't even from out of state, let me clarify that statement. Soon somebody that's not a Crip say, oh yeah, the boy is a Crip. The only people get offended at us is Keyways. It's us, right? Because I'm getting offended by them dudes saying that, right? So don't get me wrong. I'm telling you, I was in the pen one time. And a dude named Tyson up out of San Diego trying to claim a hood. He was in O-Wing, came to the hole, we in the hole, O-Wing is the hole. They put him on the Crip tier. I was sleeping, I wake up, I get that dude. Hey man, tell the police get you off this motherfucking tier. You feel me? Get your ass off this tier, man. I don't give a fuck who told you can come on this tier. You bring your ass to that yard, you're gonna leave this yard and this tier in the gun. And trust and believe. Tyson understood what was said. You ain't finna watch this, man. Didn't no punk, ain't a lot of homosexuals walking on main line with no blue rag or no red rag. We didn't play that shit. Don't no gang, ain't no BGF and Mexican Mafia, ABs, NRs, nobody. And else ain't nobody playing that you coming on this yard. That's a belligerence to what you represent. It's a belligerence that you got people that mess with them in the penitentiary. But listen to me, man. That dude sit up and say he was in jail. That dude would have been in California prison talking about he was a Crip. Somebody would have peeled his whole wig off him, man. He got his head split, man. Don't nobody play that. They ain't that how grown men get in. Hey, dude, come on, man. Don't nobody got time for this, man. It's just crazy, man. Why do trolls see? This what trolls like to do. Trolls like coming in here creating drama, but my day is still good because every time they come in, that's telling me I'm doing something right. Like OG say, leave the dead homies alone. You got to, man. What's this, man? Why all these dudes? Let me share this with you too, man. Dudes sit up and I noticed a lot of dudes try to use Monster Cody. Like Monster Cody had enough influence to stop motherfuckers getting their ass whooped. Might have had that influence with his own homies, but not with nobody else. That was my comrade. I had love. I got love for Sadiq. Let me share this with you, man. In that LA County jail, 83, the Crip marshal got open, so it wasn't a whole lot of Crips running around loose in that county jail. So if you went in a holding tank and there was some Crips in that county jail in 85, 84, and you was the blood, you was gonna get your ass. If you went in the tank and you was a Crip, and you wasn't in that Crip march and you went in that tank and there was bloods in that tank, you was gonna get your ass whooped. So when you hear these dudes sitting up here saying, yeah, man, I was in this tank, and the motherfucker said, no, man, we got to have them in phase. Let me share something with you, man. This is how I used to gang. Me and Baby and Boogie and D Cam Roney would have called the West Side Paru, we wouldn't have gave him no fat one. We'd have packed his ass out. If the Parus would have caught me slipping, it'd have been 3 or 4 of them, they'd have packed me out. I might get the fat one at school. I might get the fat one in juvenile hall. But when you gang banging, ain't nothing fair. It's already saying by any means necessary, you got to get your man. So when you dudes sitting up here talking about fair face, that don't validate your man, you being hard or your gangsterism. You understand what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of us ain't never just fought no Damu's head up. It's a whole lot of Damu's ain't just fought no Kiwi's head up. And the ones that did get down with Damu's head up, and the Damu's that got down with Kiwi's head up, them the ones who got known as having a squabble, dudes like Baby Not Lacelle. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes like that. You understand what I'm saying? If dudes can go through what my little homies them would do, like Junebug, Pimp them, Baby Not them, even Cartoon going through that trade line, TLB them, Salty them, Mac Thomas, Big Havron, Mike T them, basically getting Nellis, all that was raw. But if you didn't go through TS and go through that trade line is where you seen your enemy and it was on site. You understand what I'm saying? See, I can honestly say this, man. Wherever you from, your enemy is going to be the one that validates your Cripism. If a Paru or blood is down, a Crip going to be the one validating his Cripism. Yeah, his homie's going to say, oh, he with the business. But when your enemy say, man, he with it, that's validating you. Now, how many of these dudes that be on YouTube enemies is coming on here saying they got it? Got to be on meds. Who does those things in the right state of mind? Probably was on something when he got the tattoo on his head. Say it again, Stan. And I don't, listen to me, man. I forgot I could highlight what y'all saying. I started a membership too, man. If y'all want to join the membership, it's $1.99 the membership. The official frontliners, man. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me. I'm not biased when it comes to this game jargon. It's Crip busters, it's Damu busters, right? I'm telling you, it's a different code than it is now than it was when I first started game. A lot of this shit we see on this internet is buster shit. And I ain't finna blame it on the generation, because I got homies that these dudes on YouTube age, and my homies don't act like that. And when I say homies, I ain't just talking about my homies from my hood, front hood. I ain't just talking about my homies from Compton. All Keyways is my homies. And I'm also talking about Damus. I consider my homies. That's buster shit, baby. Half of the shit you see on YouTube, that's buster shit. That's straight buster shit, man. These dudes is taking pictures. I don't give a fuck who you take a picture with. But you want to talk about another brother. Listen to this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. How many of these dudes try to associate punks with hoop? And ain't no disrespect towards the hoop. I don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying. This example. How many of these dudes try to associate gay boys with the hoops? You ain't seeing who was on here taking pictures with no motherfucking homosexual gay dude. And I ain't talking about the homosexual community. That's what I'm not against that. Right? We seeing Brick Baby. We seeing C-Mac on a picture with a punk. The punk just ain't holding up a Crip song. You see OG Percy taking a picture with a punk. Then the Damu trying to throw loves and shade at Crip by saying, hey man, is you stamping this dude Crip? And in all actuality, you are stamping this Crip because you standing up right beside him. You got a Crip sign up and he going up one. That ain't how the game go, man. We don't have to do shit to create controversy. That's what's wrong with black folks now. We We get publicity for the negative shit. We don't never act like we want publicity for the positive shit. So none of you dudes come and say, hey man, let's do this. When you're an enemy on your mind, you're on their mind. They speak for itself. Say it again, man. Watch this, man. These dudes ain't got no motherfucking enemies. They create enemies for themselves as they go. As they go. You understand what I'm saying? Because they were scared of the real enemy in jail. That's why they wanted to fade each other. See, the real enemy in jail is the Mahinda, the police, and the Wahoo. But when them young dudes go in jail, the first thing they say, where you from? I'm so tired of motherfucker every time you see me, man, where I'm from. Where the fuck you think I'm from? You know what this F had, man. You know I ain't from the 40s. You know I ain't from Inglewood family. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't no hard dude. Wherever I go presentable and respectful. I ain't coming to create drama. That's why I don't got a whole lot of subscribers, because I ain't on subscribe to negativity, man. I'm on some positive shit. But these dudes is prostituting themselves out and allowing the puppet master to pull their strings and tell them how to do this shit, do that. Same with C-Mac, man. C-Mac needs some proper guidance, man. I ain't got nothing against C-Mac. I low-key like the brother. Not low-key, I do like him. I just see, I can tell he's being misled. And everybody ain't your friend. My friend ain't gonna lead me astray. My friend don't want me to do nothing that's gonna harm me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna share this with you, man. I'm tough as a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. But I wouldn't ride down Figure 1 the car with Crip Mac. Not out of fear for my life, because I'm smart. I'm smart. I wouldn't get in the car with him and roll down Figueroa and Hoover Hood like that. Get some Hoover seers and don't do nothing. Guess what they're gonna think for 5-5? They're gonna think I'm this dude home. So I wouldn't want to be like that. Why you think China Mac ain't trying to be in the streets like that? Why you think China Mac keep him far away? China Mac's more than motherfucker. Because he know if Hoover's pull up and he with him, he's gonna get an issue too. So don't allow him to outsmart you. That's what I want C-Mac to understand. He's outsmarting you. He's willing to use you and you're allowing him to use you. But only person life you really thinking about it and well-being is his own. It's our responsibility as grown black men and as another to reach out to C-Mac and lay C-Mac and give C-Mac proper game. Because these white boys and these other people, other nationalities that's associated with C-Mac, man, is misleading. They don't love that brother. They don't respect their brother. They respect what he can put in their pocket. Give a fuck about them helping get a spot in Calabasas. Now here, motherfucker, watch this. You love your hood so motherfucking tough. Just told a girl, either she gonna be with you with the Hoover killer on you, but you want to move out the hood. Oh hell, see, something ain't right. That don't add up, man. That don't add up. Yeah, y'all think they're embracing C-Mac out there. Man, the white folks look at C-Mac like a goddamn freak. And I ain't talking about a comedian like Dave Chappelle. C-Mac got to grow up and become mature. I really like that brother. I love to sit down on my show or his show and me and him sit back and have a dialogue. We ain't gonna be on that rah-rah shit, because I don't go on shows and be rah-rah and whoop-whoop. I ain't coming on no show to be disrespected or do no disrespect. You feel me? Man, body, elementary mind. Say it again, Stan. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it real factual with people, keeping it 100. I'm gonna call a ball and strike a strike. I don't like to see no brother prostituting himself out being misled by a Wahoo, right? Because these dudes, sooner or later, people gonna get tired of being belittled and being disrespected. Sooner or later, people gonna go out trying to seek and find. If you seek, you will find what you want in life. They say two things get attention. Shit get flies. It is people get attention. Everything in order for attention to themselves. Tap in on a live as a guest would be a valid conversation. I wish I could have did that too, man. I wish I could have did that. You feel me? I wish I could have did that too. I wish I could have did that. I wish I could have put it on up in like that too, man. You understand what I'm saying? I wish I could have did that too, man. You know, I wish I could have did that. I wish I could have did that. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could have did that. You understand what I'm saying? I should have put the link up there for somebody to do it. I don't know how to do it while we're talking, JC. But how you doing, brother? But listen to me, man. That dude, whoever fuck you, whatever, I forgot his name already. That dude ain't no crib, man. People got that dude saying that shit, man. Seemed like he been gay since he came out the womb. And he ain't, watch this, a man gonna always be a man. I don't give a fuck what your sexual preference is, right? But people need to start understanding one thing and understanding clearly, right? That, let me see something, y'all. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if I can get that, right? I put a link up there. If y'all can tap in with that link, anybody's wanting to go peaceful and stressful like everyone, however blessed. That's what I'm talking about, man. Watch this, man. Yesterday, I had a beautiful day yesterday. Beautiful day. Enjoyed it with my best partner, best friend, right? And I'm trying to put some interviews together. I don't know how to interview people like Melly Mel and Kev Mack. So I check content. I get content based on what I see on YouTube and based on what people send me. Hey, bam, check this out. I don't troll the internet looking at people's shows. A lot of these shows ain't worth looking at to me. But when somebody says some idiotic ass shit, somebody has sent it to me and said, what's your opinion on it, bam? And I give my opinion. I give my opinion and I stress it like it's supposed to be stressed. You understand what I'm saying? And most people might not like that, but that's on them if they don't like it. It ain't on me. I'm just calling the ball and strike a strike. I think C-Mac need help. But I don't like the fact how he belittled his ex-girlfriend. One minute you loving her, the next minute you saying God, you cursing God out because God sent this. No, God didn't do that to you, brother. You did that to yourself. You see, this is what we got to understand too, man. God give you what you want, not what you need. I mean, give you what you need, not what you want. You needed a good woman, so C-Mac don't even grasp the fact that women is being sick on him. And they looking at C-Mac as like he might be gullible, vulnerable. And I hate to say it from the outside looking in, that's what it seemed like. And I blame the people that was in his life, the people that he trusted. You understand what I'm saying? You got these dudes like Milk Milk. They want to talk about him. Hey, man, hey, Milk, tell us your history. You want to know, you trying to tell everybody about how C-Mac, where he come from and this and that. Tell us exactly when you started claiming Hoover, how you got put on Hoover, and what work have you put in. And I ain't talking about shooting no gun, but what work have you put on? Is it one enemy? Let me share this with you, man. All you do is that say you gang members, you want to get validated from where you from. Can one of your enemies come on YouTube, on social media and say, man, I know him. He done did something to one of me and my homies. He done got at us. What do you think about that Alabama boat, baby? Man, watch this. Whoop, I seen that shit last night. And I appreciate the fact that brothers came to aid. And I couldn't do nothing but clap when I saw that. Brothers, one dude jumped in the water, got there, it was too late. But at least he went there. And watch this, man. That's the only reason them brothers smashing fools, right? And this part. That's what we supposed to do when we see police choking our black men. We don't supposed to just stand there. Whenever you roll in and you see controversy with the white police or a Mexican police at a brother, stop. You ain't got to rush them to do this physical, nothing. Just your presence gonna make them get some mag right. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna make them get some mag right. What I saw with that Montgomery, Alabama thing, man, I like the outcome of that. Should it be better? Yeah. Is it gonna ever stop? Hell no. But we supposed to take things like that and take a good look at ourselves and say we're more needed as being as one instead of being separated. What's up, James? Why are you living, baby? You understand what I'm saying? But people don't seem to get that. We divide ourselves more than anybody has not divided us. We done more harm than anybody else can ever do to us. We act like we competing with the Ku Klux Klan. We competing with the police and bringing our own harm to ourselves. Let's stop this competing with the devil, man. Learn how to love yourself. Because if them brothers wouldn't have came to that man aid, the brother probably would have got hurt. But he handled his business. You understand what I'm saying? He handled his business. And this is the cold part about it. Shit, that'd have been 3 brothers jumping on the white boy and the white boy came over there, they'd have been talking about us. But see, they don't talk about the hero part of being black. Yeah, the hero part. Them square motherfuckers came to his aid and said, no, man, I ain't gonna just let this white boy do this to his brother. See, they don't talk about that part. You feel what I'm saying? Some type of way they might try to get him a case as well as get other white boys a case. You understand what I'm guns? We got to stop doing that get down, man. You feel me? We got to stop doing that get down. You understand what I'm saying? This shit, it is becoming so damn ridiculous on social media that trolls brothers get in here and say other things about brothers that they know ain't true, just for some content for somebody else. You hate a person that, how can you hate a person that you ain't never loved? Man, that is too much energy to waste on somebody. Did you see the video from the 7-Eleven and stop? Hey, what? Watch this, man. Now, I don't know if that was a brother filming that shit, but if it wasn't for that brother, he would have went to jail and got killed. Man, they got whooped his ass with that stick. He said, oh, man. He got the hollering. That dude got the hollering and crying. Did he chill? But if that had been me inside of that store, I'd have grabbed the owner and said, man, stop hitting on him. Get your ass up out of here, bro. See, but y'all don't seem to get even, man. Situations like that put us, brothers like us, at risk. Because we'll get to thinking about blackness and want to help this dude. You understand what I'm saying? Either with us or you're against us, real talk. You feel what I'm saying? Desmond Gunner, American Busters, those guys are all pretty much white. Oh, they are. They watch this. They don't like black people. And I'm gonna share this with you. If you catch an Hispanic, there's no disrespect to the Hispanic race. But 9 out of 10, when you catch an Hispanic hating real tough on blacks, that ain't from penitentiary. That come from his household. Hate of another race come from within the house. Your parents teach you to hate another race. Then the stupid motherfucker asked for, hey, didn't he whoop your ass for a soda? Rubberneck, listen to me. Gunner, somebody did something to Gunner. Somebody in his household told him to hate blacks. And the reason he might hate us so bad now because he got a black grandchild. I wouldn't care whether it's your son, daughter, or your mother, your sister, your daughter's son or baby. An ounce of black in you make you black. That biracial shit is new. That half-breed shit, that's some shit we come up with. Any bit of black in you make you 4% black, bottom line. I don't care what nobody said. But when he called us niggas and coons, he knew what he was doing. That's why his punk ass went to no jumping with an entourage. He wasn't worried about no jumping. Let me share something. American Buster wasn't worried about no jumping. He was worried about AD. Now, AD want to check other people on the show, and I'm going to give AD his time for respect, right? But he want to sit up and check no jumper and check these other people go in on Boosie. But why your ass didn't confront that boy for calling us niggas and coons? And I ain't talking about it in the physical way. See, that goes to show you the puppet master pulling your motherfucking strings and motherfuckers wouldn't prostitute themselves out. Let me share something with you, man. I ain't got nothing against Snoopy now. But when he put himself in the category with my little homie Baby Lane, I had to address that. No, he's not in the category with Baby Lane. You understand what I'm saying? He's in the category with numerous other rats, numerous other busters that claim other hoods. And it's an exception to the rule when you got dudes that claim other hoods. I know some dudes that claim other hoods, and they reputable dudes. You understand what I'm saying? They're exception to the rules. You understand what I'm saying? There are exceptions. But we look at these situations, and we don't respect our blackness so tough that we don't know how to support each other, but we know how to support everybody else. No such to the black Hispanics, but you all move like crackers sometimes. They do. Watch this. It's more Hispanic police in the black community than anything. Man, I seen some shit on YouTube the other day. They taking the baby out this girl's hand, and the Hispanic police fired on. I remember one time I was going to jail, man. I was cussing this Mexican police out. Man, fuck you, man. When you take these cuffs off, man, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't you know, man? I said, fuck the United States. That motherfucker hit the brakes so hard, my head hit the screen, and they got out and opened up the back seat of the police car and fired on me. He's like, you ain't gonna disrespect this country, because he got his green card because they went to the army. See, they kiss these white folks' ass, but the white folks don't want them doing nothing but cutting the grass and want us cooking food. I don't understand how blacks and Hispanics is each other's enemy, and the white man is their best friend. When they treat you and us the same motherfucking way. You feel me? They treat us the same way as they treat them. So we back up in the house. What it do, baby? What it do? And they some of them understand it. Some of them understand it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's pitiful. See, but that's our fault. Well, I'm gonna tell you why that's our fault. We embrace everybody. We embrace everybody in our communities. We embrace everybody in our communities. But we can't move to every community. Hey, watch this shit. Go ask LeBron James when he first bought that house. They wrote nigga on the gate. You understand what I'm saying? They wrote nigga on the gate. So we want to move our kids in these best communities where it's violent free. Ain't no community violent free. It's communities that have less violence, but ain't no community violent free. And half of them goddamn communities where them white folks live there where there ain't no real violence. If the police go in their motherfucking house and take their computer, you're gonna find out a whole lot of child pornography on that shit. Y'all ain't never see The Catch a Predator on NBC? Y'all don't never see it, ain't number white boys on that shit? Hispanics. Listen to me. Every blue moon you might have seen a brother, but the majority of them is Hispanics. The majority of them is white boys. Same with that, some white y'all in prison. A lot of them, the white boys ain't over there for dropping out. The white boys over there because of what they was doing. What's up, Mr. Henderson? How you living, baby? You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you got to see. So I don't understand how the oppressor always want to embrace somebody else, right? But we got to learn how to embrace each other instead of embracing somebody else. You can have a killer walking around Beverly Hills and the hills become dangerous. Say it again, they don't seem to get that. You understand what I'm saying? We all we got, so let's get it together. Let's say it again, stupid back. That's what I try to stress to people. You get these dudes, cowboy ass bone them, say this how OG's supposed to conduct themselves. Was OG speaking to some young Crips? Check this out, man. Put your energy in trying to be a part of this peace movement I want. Put your energy in saying, hey, man, we don't want no phase with nobody. We finna show these youngsters. We don't want to show youngsters that solving our problems. We deal with it by not shooting the gun, but picking up our fists. Grown men don't accept ass whoopers, man. So a gun gonna come in, the end result gonna be gun violence. We got to show the youth that you talk out your problems. That we talk our problems out, not solve our problems by fighting one another. Who told you fighting each other solve problems? Oh, that create more problems. That adding gasoline to the fire. That's something we don't need to be doing. So all you do is saying what the OGs don't do. What that's this, man. Bam, advocate peace. Melly Bill advocate peace. Kill Max, Skip Towns, Gangster. We advocate peace. This is what OGs is doing. So don't sit up and say what the OGs need to be doing. If you follow the lead of the OG, you might go to peace. See, you understand what I'm saying? So don't sit up what it is. You dudes ain't being recognized as G's yourself. You even saying that you're contradicting yourself. You call yourself OG, get you said, man, the OGs ain't stepping to the plate. So tell the people you really ain't no OG, that's a title earned, not just given. But they would charge a 20-year-old brother with statutory rape for dating a 17-year-old, but not these corporate pervs with naked pictures of their kids. Say it again, Mr. Jim. You see, I throw reality out there. I'm be glad I'm so impressed and happy that y'all catch it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. I used to be in the pen and watch this shit on my TV to catch a predator and look at all these white boys. I mean, one time I told the CO, right? I said, man, I know motherfuckers went to y'all house, boy, and took y'all computers, half of y'all motherfuckers perverts. Because I had a CO tell me this in New Folsom in the shoe, and they had to show in New Folsom. He gave me my mail. He said, damn, Hedgeman, man, you go on visits and you get mail. He said, man, who pay the mortgage? So I don't know. She worked. That's why a lot of CEOs don't like men in jail. That we got women taking care of us. They got this ugly fat ass bitch at home. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. Nisha. They got this ugly fat woman at home. All she's doing is eating potato chips all motherfucking day, ice cream, cookies, right? And they open up our mail looking at these beautiful sisters. Say, God damn. Is that what they do? You feel what I'm saying? That's where a lot of the tension come from CEOs. I remember one time when they first opened up Pork and Shoe, man. We was in the show, in the shoe. And it was the psychiatrist worked it back. This crazy motherfucker gonna kill her kids. And that shit was on the news. You understand what I'm saying? Why would a motherfucker want somebody like that working with inmates? You understand what I'm saying? So be careful how you judge a book by its cover. Open the cover up and read the book. We're not the most dangerous people on earth. We know who are. People is afraid of us. And we're afraid of our motherfucking self. We don't have no love, no respect, no form of unity and nothing. Yeah, when it happened, when race shit happened, in prison or even on the streets, or we'll come together quick as fuck. As soon as the smoke clear, we back and tearing each other's heads off. That's what must be stopped, man. We got to start calling blacks on their bullshit. Because that's the cancer that we need to be cutting out and deleting out of our community and out of our lives. We all held accountable for what's going on in our community. We must stand up and be obligated to her lesson. Say it again, man. People don't seem to get that. We got to do better. Y'all throw some questions at me on this good Monday, man. I'm gonna get up out of here at 2:30. I got something to do. My motherfucking doctor gave me some more motherfucking medication, but he gave me the medication and they didn't have it. When I went to pick up my medication, I'm gonna pick it up at 2:30. But come on, man. Let's make it do what it do. Let's see what's going on. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. Again, I got that membership thing up. You want to be official frontliner? Enter the membership, man. On OG Bam, man. Front of it. Y'all come on up there and holler at your boy, man. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it do what it do. Y'all throw a few questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me. Let's make it do what it do. How y'all Monday going so far, man? How your Monday going so far, man? How your Monday going so far? We can talk about the boy. The gay dude, I don't care what you want to talk about. Let's talk. Let's chop it up, man. I've been up there 42 minutes, man. Facts, Bam. I'm in Salinas, and a few COs that was at Salinas Valley came through my job. 2 black dudes, and both of them got whipped on. Better why would be wise? You feel what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. It was I remember one time I went on a visit, man, with folks. And folks used to go and visit Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. So I'm on a visit. Don't you know, man? Not just some of the homies that was on the doors, got moves like doing dark cats and keyways. But the CO brought asked me to visit and said, damn, Hedgeman, I thought you was from LA. I said, I am. I said, why you ask? She said, shit, you go on visit almost every week. That's because she loved me. She loved me. She loved the shit out of me. Loved the shit out of me. She's my best friend today. This girl ran 20 plus years for me. Did she miss a beat sometimes? Hell yeah. Out of 12 months, I might get in 4 months, she might cut a corner. Not visiting, but she always looked out for me. She's my best friend today. I love her to death. But she can't replace my woman. My woman is my everything. I love the black women, man. Prison and jail itself taught me how to appreciate about the dress too, man. Somebody asked my opinion on this. A bunch of animals. What you mean a bunch of animals? I don't know what you mean a bunch of animals, brother. Somebody said, what is South Central? Why South Central? Let me share this with you, man. There's no such thing as the South Central. The white people, the news media, created South Central, but when they get on these police scanners and the news media say South Central, they know who they talk about, black folks. And if we went by the map calls mapping, they call South Central. No, it's not. Watch, it's not a branch of it. There's no such thing as South Central. This is something the white folks came with after the ride, and y'all need to pay attention to it, right? Compton and Watson, Compton, Inglewood, Gardena is different than LA. Watts is not his own city. That's just a community in LA that they call Watts, where black folks was living at. You understand what I'm saying? So that's telling you it's not a separate city from Los Angeles. It's not separate. Watch this. Watts is South Central. You got people that live in Watts say they say South Central. I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a South Central. That was a slogan that these white folks gave us, but they can say that's where the niggas live at. Then Maxine Waters thinking she doing a goddamn good job for us. No, we don't. That's derogatory. We want to change that. It's South Los Angeles. No, man. If you look at the map, if you go by the map of South Central, it's the bottoms, it's the Pueblos. But when they came up with South Central, all the blacks live and South Central. Swapping. He started having black hats, South Central red, South Central blue. Everybody get paid up off us. Man, did you think if Raymond didn't die, he get the neighborhoods and gangsters and people? Watch this. He could have brought something to the round table. I mean, everything changes. But trust and believe me, man, if Raymond was still living, Raymond would have went to who he knew he could have talked to. The neighborhoods and the gangsters can get along right to this day. Want me to tell you why? Because you got gangsters and neighborhoods in prisons that's super tight with each other. I done seen enemies on the street become the best of partners in jail. They just not using that influence on the streets. They're not bringing that influence to the streets. That influence in prison can lead to the streets and save a lot of lives and prevents a lot of problems. From the gangsters to the neighborhoods, from the Bloods to the Crips. Because every Blood and Crip got cool partners with their enemies in prison. It's a goddamn shame, man. You hear these gangbanging ass dudes. They get on these shows saying, fuck these people, fuck these people. Never once do you hear them say, fuck these Mahindras, they kill their home. Never once. Never once will you hear him say that. The first plus I got out of gangbang was understanding that the heart of the man. Plus I got out of 19 years of incarceration was the thin glove for my race. Say it again, Damo, you couldn't have said it no better, baby. Ain't it a trip how you catch these young dudes on here? Now, let me stop saying young dudes. Ain't it a trip how you catch these immature ass mans on social media saying fuck a black guy, but it's a lot of Mahindra gangs that killed their homeboys. It's Mahindras that killed innocent black kids doing drive-bys. You don't never hear one of these motherfuckers saying fuck their hood. Then you get the Mahindras getting on social media, so yeah, Bootsy saying this about it. But wait a minute. Let's understand something. Outside. Wait a minute. Didn't Dubs and none of them say that they can't fuck with us? They can't do this with us. They can't exchange nothing with us. Oh, if you're a celebrity, they want to fuck with us thinking they're going to get something. But what baffles me is how Bootsy get somebody else they probably don't get some people they probably sure. But I know goddamn well he came to the county jail. We the first ones established. Send whatever the fuck he want, blacks. So let's keep it 100. Damn, but you see our people come together in Montgomery. Hell yeah, I seen that, man. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. Black, watch this. There's something about blacks. We gonna come to each other aid when it's time to come. We just don't. We get so caught up into our own motherfucking self and become selfish amongst ourselves that we don't come to our aid each and every day. We got to start. This is a 24-hour job of being black. This ain't about being convenient, right? We got to be. This is a 24-hour job, man. 24 hours, 7 days a week. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stay being like that. We got to stay being like that because we don't, it's going to become a problem. And that's what people need to grasp, man. That's what people need to grasp. You understand what I'm saying? We got to start doing better than what we can. So I'm talking to the gangbangers right now. And say this, all you do is on YouTube saying what the OGs ain't doing. And y'all call yourself OGs, so they contradicting yourself. You said OGs ain't doing this, OGs can solve it. But this is one OG is telling. We want peace in our community. Are you willing to be a part of the peace movement, or are you willing to be a part of the stupidity movement? Which one? Because I'm not with the pulling up. I'm not with the head up face, none of that. And this is something else, brother. Y'all stop shouting this 11 boxing that shit out. That shit ain't, that's not a good one. Salute OG, man. Although I'm sure you might have bumped heads a couple times. There was never a real front hill versus Bonnie Hunter before. You think that was because of the guy was, watch this, watch this. Renee wanted, by the time Renee was in the Nixons, I wasn't even banging. Because I used to go on the LB lot. I'm gonna tell you what made me respect bounty hunters. Bounty hunters ain't never been no weak gang. Them one bloods, I'm gonna give them their respect. When it came to the gangs close to Compton, they get their respect. Jay Nay made me respect bounty hunters. Bolo, Stinky Green, Little Reds, Green Eyes, OG Frog. A lot of them that I knew. Man, watch this, man. They ain't never killed Crip and Nixon Gardens, but Crips have been up in the Nixons. My homie Breakdown used to live in the Nixons, my big homie from Florida. Listen to me. I used to go on the LB lot. It wasn't because of the McGowans, man. It was, watch this, man. You just outside the Nixons might look fucked up, but you going inside the Nixons living somebody's house, you might think you lived in the mansion. But listen to me, it's some bad females living in Nixon. If you had hard to go up in there, man. My first sponsor when I got sober was some bounty hunters, man. Cartoon. Listen to me, man. Cartoon was my first elementary school. K-Ace was down the street from the projects. Everybody thought K-Ace was, no, K-Ace radio station was down the street. sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. I hope y'all still in here. And Wolf, and he was. Renee was Manpower uncle. That's Frank McGowan's son, right? Manpower, watch this. Manpower went to Willowbrook with Lebo and Jobo, my little homies, right? But Renee, man, Renee had certain people going there, but I knew Manpower, I knew Wizard. You understand what I'm saying? But it was already certain Crips was able to go in there. And it was a beautiful thing. We had beautiful, watch this, man. All Crips and Bloods wasn't enemies. These from private prisons, the multi-million-dollar child welfare system, hospital service justice is for the profit, and we feed it. Say it again, man, and people don't seem to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do better than what we doing. If we continue on the same path we on, it's gonna be too late. We gonna make ourselves extinct. I hope y'all didn't jump up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had hit the damn thing and messed up with my Wi-Fi. Listen to me, man. We got to start respecting one another. Bolo from Bounty Hunter was a warrior. He said, listen to me, man. Bolo, my boy. I sent Bolo some money when I came home. Matter of fact, I come home, I'm at my homie Cabo funeral. Bolo talking to my ex-sister-in-law, Lois. He on the phone. I said, man, I got some money for you. He's like, give it to Lois. I give Lois the money. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Bolo was in the shoe together. You understand what I'm saying? Bolo get into it with a keyway on your teeth from Pomona. I said, man, back up off that, man. Stop disrespecting it, because Bolo was the only Damu on the yard. Bolo got at me. He said, bam, I said, man, conduct y'all business. They got their squab on. Bolo put hands on. You understand what I'm saying? But people need to understand, man, green eyes from Silk from there. Real Inglewood moments, what it do. Check it in. That's what I'm talking about. But Renee wasn't from Watts. Renee McGowan was from Mona Park, man. They lived on 118th and Willowbrook on the corner house. Renee was from Mona Park. You understand what I'm saying? Him and Willie Fikes was the road dogs at Centennial. I was there when Renee got kicked out of Centennial. You understand what I'm saying? Renee was my big homie. Renee put me on. Him and my big homie Denny Moe was partners. You understand what I'm saying? Renee was my big homie, man. You understand what I'm saying? That was my big homie. And you get some dude say Renee was never a gang member. Renee used to be a Crip. He was from Mona Park. But you get these dudes that's putting 100 on their gang bangingism. Y'all don't know everybody. You didn't know everybody. Most people just knew of Renee from getting money. Renee, the first dude I ever seen with $1 million, him and my big homie Denny Moe. You understand what I'm saying? First one. You understand what I'm saying? I remember when he bought his first Brougham, the 76 Brougham. Me and Andre was in Old Folsom together. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Andre McGowan, two Pretty Mike from Mona Park, Michael Stone, Rockhead. All of us was in the back. Andre raised me. Frank McGowan raised me. Beverly McGowan is a little tookie mother. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know all the McGowans, the kids and all that, but I knew the ones that I fucked with. Gary McGowan, the governor, man. You understand what I'm saying? So I hung in Carver Park. I hung in Mona Park. I hung in the block. I hung in neighborhood at the Morning's house. Squancho, Radar. You understand what I'm saying? Chubbs the homie. Face resting in peace from the South. That was like my cousin. You understand what I'm saying? Like my boy Melly Mel did the legendary thing in the game hand got. And he said white boy S.A. Mark. And before S.A. Mark was in the Women's of the Arms, he was that front here. Because his people, he had nephews and a niece, lived Cherry. Lisa and them lived on the 134th place, directly behind my homeboy Jenkins and them house. That's the first time I met Mark. That's Barney people. But I had knew Barney because I hung in the Women's of the Arms. Winston, tie-dye brother, me and him used to get money together. You understand what I'm saying? I remember, man, when Cherry Tarzan got killed, right? I used to write. Winston and Big Mac had the same colored coupe. But before he got killed, they used to be beefing over females. Me and Winston going in Piru Hood. And we went in Piru to get something. I'm sitting in the car, man. I heard a motherfucker say, that's Big Mac car. But him and Winston had the same colored coupe. I said, man, you better paint this motherfucker. You better paint this motherfucker. But listen to me. Tacoma Washington tapping in. What's up, Black Joker? But listen to me. Name of God wasn't from Washington. Name of God just got rich in the projects. You feel what I'm saying? I used to say Renee started the LB lot, but I ain't gonna say that on social media. You understand what I'm saying? I got to be in some corners. OG Aaron's calling my name, big homie. Hope to see you live later. Much love and respect. But side front of God, shouts out to you, baby. You got it. You got it. You got it. I got you. I got you, little homie. Enjoy yourself and handle your business, man. I'm gonna get out of here in about 30 more minutes myself. I got to go get my rest of my medication. But listen to me, man. People need to start understanding something. A lot of these dudes, they're saying they OGs ain't OGs, man. That's the title I get. These dudes just trying to put more on what it is, put 100 on the 10 and 10 on the 2. And that ain't what it is. If you want to know who OGs are, tap in with Kev Mac, Melly Mill. They do facts. Tap in with Bam and Gangster, man. You understand what I'm saying? OGs got a code and a conduct about themselves. Yet you get these other dudes on here sitting up here trying to talk about how somebody else acting, they acting just like these youngsters. And we ain't gonna blame it on the youngsters. I don't point fingers at these youngsters, man. They copied off us. These same OGs that's on YouTube talking about these youngsters don't want this and they ain't trying to get this, they perpetuating the problem. You understand what I'm saying? You got to lead by example. When you're OG, you lead by example. You understand what I'm saying? So if you ain't leading by example with your conduct, and man, shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we need to start doing. So all you dudes like S-Bone and Cowboy and them, y'all say y'all want peace in the black community. Stop this bickering. Stop this back and forth. Snoopy Mac, stop this back and forth. You need to take a class of fatherhood, brother. Instead of being on YouTube trying to be a successful rapper, talking about who ain't snitching and who snitching, when it's a proven fact that you're the one that's doing the snitching. Go take a class or course on fatherhood because you got 3 kids that need you, brother. Act like they need you. Show them that you need them too. Stop getting on YouTube belittling yourself, making yourself look like you losing your damn mind. You understand what I'm saying? You're a father, brother. You got people look up to you. Your kids look up to you. Your kids look up to you. You and your kids' mama should be doing something better than being on social media, embarrassing yourself. So with that said, man, peace. If ain't nobody told you they love you, Bam, love you, peace.